Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Yes, I'm out and about today, not in the studio. And there's a good reason for that, because it's beautiful outside, and I wanted to show you something. I'm actually making wine, and look behind me. Look at these puppies. These are blackberries. And they grow everywhere. Like I'm telling you, they're everywhere here on Vancouver Island. Oh. Some are sweet. That one was sour. But I'm gonna be, my Fung and I are gonna be picking some of these and making wine out of them. But that's not what this video is about. I've been back here for about 5 months, and I miss China big time. And one of the reasons why I do miss China big time is the safety. The safety factor of China is way better. We've got about 36 million people in Canada. I have not seen, heard, and read about on the news and on the internet more violence in the last 5 months than I've seen in 19 years in China. Seriously, with 1.4 billion people. We had a shooting on the parkway. Somebody got shot with a shotgun right by our place on the southbound lane. He's laying on the highway. Tossed him in the hospital, had to airlift him to Victoria. You know, and that's, if you watch my Nanaimo Now channel, I had a video about this here last week where the police had to shoot and kill a guy here in Nanaimo here not too long ago because he was arguing with a woman. He brandished a weapon. It was either the cops or him. You know, you've got the shootings in Langley, you've got the shootings in Whistler, you've got shootings in, well, right across the country. We're a lot like the United States now. My God, man. Kids are playing in the background. Look at this. This is Long Lake on Vancouver Island, Nanaimo. Look at the houses. Hey? Beautiful, isn't it? But along with that beauty comes the violence. One person's, how does that go? One person's paradise is another person's nightmare. And that's basically what it is. When people like me can barbecue, rib steaks, and drink beer all the time, and you know, go out and make videos and you know, live a pretty easy life on Vancouver Island because we've got bucks in our jeans. You know, we own our own home, we own our own vehicle, we got, you know, it's just simple. But when you look at a lot of the people, especially the homeless people or people that have to work for a living, have to pay, you know, a one-bedroom apartment, $1,400 a month. That's a shitty one-bedroom apartment here on Vancouver Island. You're not going to get into a house for under $650,000, $700,000, and that's a detached house. You're not going to get into a townhouse for under $400,000. You're not going to get into an apartment for under $250,000. You know, stuff like this. So when you think Vancouver Island is a paradise, and it is a paradise for some people, it's a nightmare for other people. Could you see living on the street, trying to figure out how you're going to get off the street? Oh, no, no, no. You see, in China you can go get a breakfast in a restaurant for $2, 10 RMB. Working for 10 RMB or getting 10 RMB in China would be fairly simple. Here, a homeless person probably wouldn't even be let into a restaurant, let alone have enough money to buy the breakfast type thing. It's a tragedy. It really is. And I see it all the time. And you wonder why there's all this violence in a place like this. Because it is beautiful. It is what they say, one of the freest countries in the world. It is people on boards, people playing. You know, it's a paradise here on Vancouver Island. But it's also a very dangerous place in certain areas. The south of Nanaimo is more dangerous than the north of Nanaimo. Everybody knows that. You know, the downtown area can be a little sketchy. Where we live, we had arson at the Tim Hortons, right close to our place on Northfield. They had a dumpster fire at the Save on Gas, and they had another fire at the car wash by our place. All in one night. You know what I mean? They get a picture of the back of the guy, but you see, this is just ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. You've got people that they have nothing to lose. Well, they have something to lose. They lose their living on the street, and they change that in for 3 square meals a day, a cot, TV, gymnasium, doctor. You can't even get a doctor here in a family doctor here on Vancouver Island. Like seriously, I've been trying for 5 months. I can't get a family doctor. Good thing I'm healthy. But see, the thing is that all of these things are manifesting themselves, and it's not just one thing, it's not just two things, it's sort of all of this stuff brings about this violence because people have nothing to lose, nothing to, you know, there's no deterrent anymore for them not to commit a crime, not to do a violent crime. There's, you know, they've got gang problems here on Vancouver. Well, they've got that all across the country, and they've got that all around the world. So it really can't, I don't think it can be blamed on that. I think the idea that there's not enough social welfare, there's not enough safety nets, there's not enough mental health institutions, there's no mental health institutions, people are on their own. As I said, I can't get a family doctor, so how the hell is somebody living on the street going to go see a family doctor? If they've got mental issues or health issues or whatever, they're on their own. So maybe the only way to see a doctor is commit a crime, get into jail, and then and only then can you see a doctor. Maybe be your family doctor too, because you know you're in jail. But if you look at it, if you actually look at Canada, I left 8 years ago. I see the difference. I came back. I got all in one shot. If I'd been living here over the last 8 years, it would have been a gradual change. Oh, no, I got it all in one shot, and I'm telling you, it is disturbing to say the least. I see things that I never thought I'd see in Canada. I see the violence, I see the homeless people, I see the drug addicts. Now it's legal to carry 3.5 grams, an eighth of an ounce of cocaine, or meth, or whatever the hell you want to. All hard drugs you can carry. They can't arrest you for it. So it's not just marijuana. I read an article the other day where they give out needles in prisons, in federal prisons, to the inmates to keep them from getting AIDS or Hep C or whatever. And this is in the prisons. They're not supposed to be any drugs in the prisons, but obviously they can't keep drugs even out of the prisons, and they're giving away free needles. It's like the Canadian government, the Canadian society has given up on a certain percentage of the population of this country, and as I say, it's disturbing. It's scary. That would be fun, eh? Like seriously. But you see, if I was driving the boat, I'd be trying to go back and forth and knock whoever's on the little dinghy in the back there off. But yeah, that's just me. But you know, so being in China over the last 8 years. And well, actually 19 years, but the last 8 years we were basically there full time, and then coming back to seeing this. And you know, in China you can walk anywhere at 2 o'clock in the frickin' morning and do whatever the hell you want, and you've got no drug addicts on the streets, you've got no violent crime, they've got deterrence over there. You don't want to go back to jail in China. And you know, the idea that here they don't even try to deter the criminal behavior anymore. It's like, as I say, they've given up. They've given up on Canada. It's sad. So anyway, that's my little stick for today, and I hope you can relate to it, because I'm trying to grab this in my brain. I'm trying to assimilate back into the Canadian way of living. I'm trying to feel at home again, and I don't fit in. I seriously don't fit in. I don't feel as safe here in Canada as I did in China. I don't feel as vibrant. I don't get out as much. I don't, you know, I've lost a lot of that thing that keeps you entertained all day, every day. And I think I left most of it back in China. So hopefully we can get back there as soon as possible. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. From Long Lake here on Vancouver Island. Beautiful place, little dangerous. Yes, if you come to Vancouver Island, you can do as much drugs as you want. You can commit violent crimes. You can do whatever you want. You can sleep on the street. We call it urban camping here. Yes, urban camping. You don't have to go to the bush anymore to go camping. You don't have to sleep with the bears. You can sleep on a sidewalk and right beside shit. And your neighbor may be high on drugs, but hey, it's legal. So that's another video from Gweilo 60 from Vancouver Island. Oh man, thanks for watching. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make a comment, and until next time, peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye now.